you can see, I'm here, Miss Carly, along with Miss Sarah.
Hi.
Means
We're doing one together this month. So Children's and Teen Take and Make is going to make the same project. And hopefully it's something that you will all have fun getting your hands a little bit messy doing.
which keyword?
You should definitely lay down some paper towel, like we've got on our tables here.
I think mine is in. Yes. Paper towel, or if you have one of those plastic tablecloths.
That would be a good idea. Or newspaper. Anything you can lay down to keep the table clean would probably be a big help. So do you want to go through your bag and see what's in it?
Sure.
Miss Carly also knows what we're making, but I practiced making one earlier, and Miss Carly hasn't made one yet, so she'll be figuring it out with you guys for the first time.
Yes, so I'm going to unveil the bag. First you'll find some glue. You're going to find a jar. It can come in 2 different sizes. I don't know if you want to show your size, Miss Sarah. You're going to find a mason jar. It could be short with a silver top, or
It could be taller with a black top.
you're going to find a fun little light. And the switch is on the bottom there for you, on and off.
I did check to make sure they all work, but some of them you have to push really hard to get them turned on.
I did notice that. And finally, a brush to use with our glue. It's going to say paint, it's not paint, it's glue. Oh, and here's the best part. I don't know. I was sent out on a little journey before we started today because we are making lanterns, but you need leaves in order to complete this project. So I went outside. We have a nice, I think it's a Chinese maple. I think it is. Out front, and I picked a bunch of red leaves. You can use any leaves, Miss Sarah, since you did this before. Does it matter? Or should I be looking for something specific?
Any leaves you wanted to use, but the fresher they are, the better. If they're really dry and crunchy, they're going to have trouble sticking to your lantern. So if your leaves are dry and crunchy when you go outside and get them, or if you just want them to be a little bit easier to stick down to the glass, then you can take a glass of water.
Oh, I didn't get the dry and crunchy. I took the crunchiest ones I could find.
And you can soak them in your glass of water, and then they'll be easier to work with. So I just stuck them in there and did not warn Miss Carly at all to not get crunchy leaves.
Perfect. And she knows all the tips and tricks.
You think that right now, but as soon as you see me trying to stick leaves to my glass jar, you might change your mind.
So, do I need to then, if they're once, I don't need to like let these dry, right, Miss Sarah? I can just soak them for a second, you think?
Yep, they're going to be okay to use while they're wet, because what we're going to do is we're going to use the glue, and it's non-toxic, totally safe. Don't eat it anyway, that'd be gross, but totally safe, Elmer's glue. And when you mix it with a little bit of that water, as you've got your wet leaves, basically what we're doing is we're decoupaging the leaves onto the glass.
Yes.
And the glue is going to make it kind of look like smoky clouded glass, and then with your fake candle, don't put a real one in there.
Oh, yes.
With your fake candle inside, it should look like a really pretty decoration for your Thanksgiving table.
Okay.
So, you could start by painting a little bit of glue onto your jar.
And don't worry, I did see, if you get some glue on your lid, it's not a big deal. I actually, after everything dried, was able to wash that off.
I got glue on the lid.
Already? Oh.
When I made the sample, you washed it off for me. Thank you for doing it.
Now, does a little go a long way, Miss Sarah?
A little goes a long way. You have plenty of glue there. You won't use all of the glue that you've got.
Okay.
A little bit of glue is a good place to start, just so that it's a little bit sticky. And if you find that everything slides right off when you start working, give your glue a couple minutes to dry. I know it's really hard when you want to do your craft all at once, but as your glue starts to dry, it'll get really sticky, just like it does on your hands, right? And you get craft glue or Elmer's glue, school glue on your hands, and that's kind of fun peeling it off.
Once again, not eating it.
Yeah, that'd be gross. So, pick a leaf and add it anywhere that you want to decorate. There you go.
Oh, okay. You're right. The water really does help.
So, you can use your brush stick everything on there. Or if you're like me and you tend to make a mess, then you're probably going to end up finger painting a little bit by the time you're done to get everything to stick.
And then I put another layer above or over.
So that's exactly right. Then you're going to paint a layer of the glue over the leaf. That's the part that's decoupage.
We have in here too today. I like it.
We did. We learned a crafty word. And you're going to paint over the whole thing so that it's kind of stuck to your glass.
I'll get a little closer.
Even if you get most of it stuck down and the edges are stuck up a little bit, that's totally fine.
Okay.
Once you give it a chance to dry, then you could always stick more of it down. So you can always add more layers of glue and add more leaves to it as you go.
You could use some layering.
You can.
Okay.
So as you paint around the whole thing, you might decide to just do one leaf on the front. You might do your whole glass jar all the way around with a whole bunch of leaves. You might find other little things. The flatter they are, the easier they'll stick to the glass, but you might find, you know those little whirly birds that come off maple trees?
Yes,
Some
yes.
people call them helicopters, the little seed pods.
Yes.
You might stick some of those on there. I kind of can't wait to see what you guys come up with to stick to
See,
your
I love
jar.
this element because the weather's still not too crazy outside and you can get some time out there, do some searching. Who knows what you'll find to put on here.
A little bit of a scavenger hunt to go with a craft project. Kind of like that.
Yeah.
You're right, that's kind of fun.
Okay.
So once you've got your leaves stuck all over it and you give it a chance to dry, sitting on a paper towel, not right on the counter, as Miss Carly saw earlier.
Yes.
My jar was stuck right to the paper towels, so if I had left it on the counter, we would have had a hard time getting it off the counter. Once it's all dry, you should end up with something a little bit like these.
Ooh, we can show the two sizes. I have, our candles are going, which is kind of hard, I know, because we're inside and it's light. But if you have that dimmer on at home, it'll be beautiful for your Thanksgiving meal.
So we also put a little bit of string in the jar
Mm-hmm.
that you can tie onto the top. Miss Carly can show you how that works.
Did everybody has some twine, which I feel like is popular. If I can undo it, would be great. And I made sure to make it pretty long. That way, you could swing it around multiple times. Oh, look, there you go. See, this is why I have Miss Sarah here. She's already got it all undone going around, and she'll show you.
So I'm just tying a bow, is that what I'm doing?
Yeah. You could tie a bow, you could tie a knot.
That looks really fall pretty.
Exactly. A little fall flourish.
I'll come show you guys. So, I can't wait to see what you guys come up with to attach to your jars, and if you are willing to send us pictures of your Thanksgiving table or send us pictures just of the jar, that would be really nice. And if you have messages of the things you're thankful for, that would be really cool for us to share too. We'd be glad to share those things on our Facebook page. And we can't wait to share more crafts with you next month.
We can't wait. This has been so much fun doing it together.
I really get to, I really enjoy getting to do this with you, but I really enjoy getting to do it with all of you guys too, that we're doing a project, even though we're across the distance, that we get to do something fun together is really neat. That's something I'm thankful for.
Oh, that's so sweet. And I hope you guys have the best time with your family.